How's it going, everyone? Thanks for dropping in to the Amp Surfer. I should pay attention to what episode this is, but it's the first one in a while. And for the observant, you'll kind of recognise this trail, this spot. It was the last walk I did, I think, before my amputation, and I remember taking that walk and it really hurting at the time. I think I mentioned it. And so here I am, 5 months and 9 days after my amputation, about to do the exact same walk down this hill and along the river with all that it's got for me. So I thought it'd be cool to share it. And so let's go down. Now, it's different. It's definitely different walking down here with a prosthetic. It's kind of kicking my knee forward. It's a little bit steep, I suppose. But oh no, it's decent. It's 100% less painful than how it felt before the operation. So I am grateful for that. Super grateful. And yeah, just not to be living in that constant pain is pretty sweet. And it gives me a few more opportunities to explore places, because I would definitely choose not to go some places because of the pain levels. So here we've got some steps, and I know that I can manage them quite easily with my prosthetic foot. So yeah, let's get on with it. Let's have a go, and we'll walk along the river and take that same walk that happened before. So that's not too bad. Can't really see it for you guys, but it feels good. Feels good. You know, it's my left leg, obviously, that's been amputated, and I'm kind of left leg dominant, which means that when I step off or I step up a set of stairs or up anything, I use my left leg first. So that's taken a bit of getting used to, because it feels really different, but there's a fair bit of spring in there as well. So it's quite cool. So yeah, it's been a journey. It's been a real journey. I think the last time I made a video, I'd just been at the Wave in Bristol, and I wasn't too happy with it. Didn't go as I'd hoped. In fact, it was the polar opposite of what I'd hoped. And yeah, I gave myself a real hard time. And it wasn't until I saw it on ITV, because they came and filmed it. It wasn't until I saw it on there that actually I gave myself any credit at all for just standing up, because it was hard, and I thought it would be easier because that's how I'm wired. And I figured, because I've done this thing my whole life, I'll surely be able to do it. And I'd practiced it in the kitchen and I could do it. So I thought, come on then, let's go. But yeah, no, it's not like that at all. So it's quite interesting. Going downstairs is interesting. Yeah, sometimes one at a time. Sometimes I can go down them like everybody else. There you go, there's some stairs. So yeah, no, it's, I think what I didn't realise, because I've been doing this thing my whole life, what I didn't realise is that getting it bitten, is that popping up in the kitchen on a hard surface that doesn't move makes it quite easy. And trying to do that same thing on a platform that's moving, that's not giving you the same feedback and not almost pushing back against you, that's really hard. So yeah, didn't go real well. That said, 2 weeks after that I paid for a surf lesson with Peg Bennett down at Perranporth, and I had to go on a smaller foamy, like a 7-foot foamy in the whitewater. But oh man, to be honest, trying to surf in the whitewater sucks. It's so tiring and it's not easy. But I had the same problems, you know, my foot was dragging in the water, and it was heavy and it was difficult, and I was just thinking to myself, this ain't going well at all. So I did stand up a couple of times, maybe 3, but again just felt super despondent. So yeah, I kind of came away from that not feeling it at all. So yeah, I was kind of a bit worried really that maybe I couldn't surf again, or at least in the time frame that I had for myself. So, and I got all these surfboards and it's feeling like I won't be able to surf them. So that sucks. But hey, you know, got some good people around me. Got my wife, Helen. You know, got my daughter, Willow, and we got Scarlett, Helen's daughter. So we kind of, you know, they're good people, and they kind of gather around and give me the help I need, and a bit of confidence boost here and there. And obviously my faith is rock solid, and the people in that circle are just super awesome. Everybody says that I'm an inspiration, but I don't feel it. I just feel like I'm getting through most days, and not just getting through most days, but you know, just I'm not doing anything special. I'm just turning up and doing what I can, and then I get tired, like faster than normal, but that's okay. So these are things I'm learning, and I'm not used to getting tired easily. So that's, yeah, I just have to get used to this stuff. So, but that's the way of it. Yeah, so after that lesson with Peg, I didn't really surf again for a while, because I was just thinking, I can't. You know, what board am I going to take out? It's not going to work anyway, so what's the point? We had some good swell just after that, and yeah, I was just looking at it thinking, well, there's no point me even getting in because I can't stand up. So I didn't bother, and you know, put my boards away. So yeah, then I've got a mate called Steve Downs. He's got one arm due to a sarcoma cancer, so they had to chop off his whole shoulder, so he's missing all of that. And he used to be a stand-up surfer too, and I think I've mentioned him before. And he kneeboards, and he loves it. He's only got one arm, 2 legs. He's all right. He's a pretty decent dude actually. He's pretty good on his kneeboard. So I thought to myself, well, I should have a go at this kneeboarding malarkey. So I found myself with a kneeboard, and I went out with Steve, and we paddled out, and it wasn't a great day. It was probably like chest high at best, if that. And normally I just look at that and yeah, I'm not going out, it's too little. But I was so excited. And then I was thinking to myself, well, I'm not going to surf with my leg on, I'll actually take it off, because if I try and kneel down, because my prosthetic foot is kind of at a fixed angle, if I when I try and kneel, my foot is straight up and down, you know, so the toes on the floor, if you like, and the heel sticking straight up. And the way that this first prosthetic that I've got is at the moment, it's quite big. It doesn't allow me to kneel with my feet behind me. It kind of pushes me forward. So I thought, well, I'll take it off. How do I do that? So we went down to Tolkan Beach. I had my leg on, took my crutches, took my board with me, and we got to the bottom of the stairs there, and took my leg off, and Steve tossed it behind the wall so no one would nick it. Not that they would, but you never know, some idiots out there. And I grabbed my crutches and crutched down to the water's edge, and I dug my crutches into the sand and just left them there. And the tide was going out anyway, so that was pretty sweet. So we did that, and I had a wee kneeboard, and it was awesome. Really enjoyed it. It was cracking. I had a massive smile on my face. It was so rad. Yeah, so I had a good surf with Steve out at Tolkan on this kneeboard. It was a little 5'9", tiny little thing. And it was less than stellar waves, but man, I had a great time. And it was just amazing. And people were, genuinely stoked to see us out there. It was really cool, and it gave me back a bit of fizz, you know, a bit of stoke, you know. And I don't think without that kneeboard, I don't think I would have found that for a long time, you know, because it's going to take a long time to get surfing again. And then maybe a week or two later, we jumped in again, and it was kind of similar conditions, but clean, and maybe 2 to 3 foot. We had an hour just the other day, and it was kept bedding on one leg. It was just super cool, you know, and just got some great waves and just had a great time, and it was just brilliant. And so I'm just so happy to be back in the water again. It's nice. And then I'm thinking, do I actually need to try surfing ever again? Because I'm quite happy with just how the way things are at the moment. Going out on a kneeboard, it's easy. Apart from getting in's not easy on your own. So this last time we went in, Steve had his daughter with him, and I took my leg off at the water's edge, and she took it up the beach for me and hung out there, and so that made it easy. But if I was on my own, I'm not sure how I'd do it. Yeah, that's a bit of a tricky challenge, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, generally, there's probably someone that's going to be around who can help me out, maybe, I think. So we'll see. And then, so this weekend was the Adaptive English Championships down at Fistral. So me and Helen went down for a wee look and hooked up with a whole bunch of people down there. Peg was there, Steve was down there, Zoe was down there. She's the British champion. She's been a world champion. Peg's been a world champion, British champion. Steve's British champion. So there was a good load of people down there, and so I had a good chat with everyone, and had a real good chat with Zoe. And she kind of let it sink in a little bit that I need to just relax and remember that it's only 5 months since the amputation, and I'm trying to do the hardest sport you could imagine as an amputee. And I'm trying to do it now. And that's crazy. Most people wouldn't bother until at least a while. You know, it's my first leg. It's big, you know, it's heavy. Imagine what it's going to be like in a year's time. It'll be a lot smaller and not so heavy, and therefore making it a little bit easier. But she did kind of drill that home to me, and it was nice to hear that it is hard. And she also said, look, it's just hard. No matter what you do, nothing's going to make it easy. It's just hard, and you have to get used to it, period. So it's just a bit of that. So, okay, that's kind of let myself off the hook a little bit, which is good because, you know, I criticise myself a whole bunch and give myself a hard time. Nobody else does. And so that was kind of get out of jail card, which was real nice. So that's awesome. And so I'm pretty, it's been good. So that's kind of what's going on there with the surfing, at least. My goodness. Everyday life as an amputee, that's something different. Yeah, that can be something different. Anyway, thanks for dropping in. I'm going to talk about that in a minute, actually. It could be another episode. But yeah, that's up to date with surfing, and there'll be more to come. It's just I've not really felt like making film because I've just been doing it, you know, just trying to get on. Yeah, I'll try and make more effort. I'll try, and see where we end up. There's some good people out there back in my corner, so yeah, it'd be nice to just share what's going on for anybody else that's going through this too. And there's a lot of people going through this. So wherever you are on your journey, I hope this helps. So thanks for dropping in. We'll catch you guys later. See ya.